And the next segment is going to be an evidence for of a study that shows why adolescents and people in general are happier and less susceptible to depression and sickness and falling into addictions and so on and so forth. Evidence for is focus on gratitude is good for us. Growing up, I loved Christmas except for one thing. For every gift I received, my parents made me grin out a thank you card. Now, anytime I give a kid a gift, I tell their parents not to have them send me a card because I remember how much I hated writing them myself. But what if I hadn't hate writing those cards? This is specifically written in the book. This is nothing impersonal in my own life. What if I had focused on being truly thankful for the gift? Christmas would have probably been more fun for me. Psychologists have discovered that people who choose to be grateful, like for example, writing down the things they are thankful for every week, are happier and healthier than those who don't. If I'll listen to the Bible, I've known that already. Paul, who wrote a lot of the New Testament letters, went through all sorts of terrible things. He was beaten and shipwrecked. And what else did Paul experience? Anybody know? Those that have read Corinthians or the scriptures. Paul was mocked and laughed at. And he finally killed for following Jesus. You might think he'll be a bit resentful, but instead he tells Christians to rejoice always and give thanks in all circumstances, as is explained in 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, 16 and 18, because God is really in control. In fact, in Paul's letter to the church in Rome, he tells the Roman Christians that all things work together for good, for those who love God. Romans chapter 8, 28. I cling to that promise when it feels like my life is going wrong. I try to remember that through all my ups and downs, through all my laughter and my tears, God is writing my storyline for good, like the most amazing author. Christians have so many reasons to be thankful. We believe not only that God created all of us and gives us every good thing we have, but also that He offers us forgiveness and eternal life with Him for free. So whatever happens to me here and now, the end of my story will be incredibly happy. As with